Good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I'm here in Chipata today. It's a beautiful day. The skies are blue. There's a bit of a chill in the air, but it seems the day is warming up really. So it's gonna be. Looks like it'll be a promising weekend. I'm in Chipata today, and I'm doing border jumping, legal border jumping. So today I'm going to Malawi. To Lilongwe specifically. So we go through Mwami border, proceed to Lilongwe, and do some traveling on a Saturday morning. So, hope you enjoy the ride with us. We're up for a nice adventure again. So, I'm the Kumba guy. Let's go. Okay, so I went from home where I was staying that night. I went to Chipata station because I had to see someone at Chipata station that morning. And from Chipata station, I got onto a bicycle, as you can see. So to get to the border, you need to find buses. I was told that to find vehicles in town. So I got on a bike to town to get a bus or a vehicle to the border. Now you can't go to Chipata without getting on a bicycle. So I truly decided to get on a bicycle and go to town. So I didn't find small highest buses. I found taxis or small Corollas. And I jumped onto one. Now these buses, these cars, these small Corollas, these taxis are always overloaded, or at least ours was overloaded. Okay? And this is something I have to complain about. And I hope it doesn't. I've been to the border from Chilelabombe to Kasumbalesa border. I've gotten a taxi there. I've gotten a taxi from Livingstone to Vic Falls border. I've been on a taxi from Kazungula, Livingstone to Kazungula border. I've been on a vehicle from Lusaka to Chirundu border. So I've been through all those borders. And Chipata is the only one where you are packed in the taxi. I don't mind paying more to be comfortable. there was 4 people in the back, and there was 4 people in the front. You wouldn't believe it. 2 where I was sitting in the passenger seat, and 2 where on the driver's seat as well. 8 in a little Corolla. I can understand squeezing 4 people at the back. That always happens, but not 4 in front. Okay.
It's a great morning. Of course, those are streaming using the internet. Welcome to today's transmission. Coming up pretty soon will be the top 10. That will take us through up until 12:15.
It was a beautiful ride. Chipata is hill country. There's a lot of hills. So along the route you could see a lot of hills as you go up and down here and there. So besides the squashing up in the taxis, the route was nice to see. And as usual, as you get to the border, as you get to any border, you see trucks lined up there. So as we approached, we could actually see the trucks, and we got to Mwami border. Okay, so I've just done my immigration issues. It was just 20 minutes from Chipata to the border, and now I'm proceeding to Mchinji and then to Lilongwe. Let's go. Okay, so June was just after Malawi had had their elections. So Malawi had elections, and the outcome was highly disputed by everyone around Malawi, and so there had been riots and riots and riots. So as we were driving through Malawi, there was a point at which we had to actually take a diversion, and we found a lot of riots and tires burning at quite a number of places. In fact, along the road, I think I noticed 2 police stations which had actually been burnt down. The police station itself, which I found rather interesting, but sad. So this is 2020, and they're going to have elections again. So let's hope there will be peace, but let's hope things will turn out well this time in Malawi. All the best, Malawian people, and I wish you the best. So our journey going took quite a while, but nonetheless we got to Lilongwe. All right.
When I was younger, this is the song that my grandmother loved to sing. Mulungu wako mwamba, Mulungu wa mayanko. Mulungu wa Elia, Mulungu wa mayanko.
Alright, so I've finally arrived in Lilongwe at 14 hours. It was an slightly extra long trip because we had to take a detour because there was some upsets and violence and whatnot along the road. But we finally arrived, and here we are. Let's see what the city has to hold, and yeah. Let's see what the city has to hold. Let's see what the city holds. Let's see what the city shares or shows. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here at in Lilongwe at a mall called Crossroads Mall. It's a nice mall. It's okay. There's Crossroads. There's Crossroads Hotel there, and a lot of eating places. So if you've been here, you probably know this place. I'm with a friend of mine, Duncan. He's looking nice in the Kumbagai cap. But that's not what we're talking about. Firstly, there's two interesting things about coming to Lilongwe, Malawi. Number one, when you cross the border, or before you cross the border, you're at the border, and everyone is saying, Kwacha, Kwacha. Now that's very interesting because you change to Kwacha as you're coming back into the country. Go to any of the borders. But Malawi uses Kwacha as well. That I knew, but it just sounded very interesting to hear someone say, boss, Kwacha, you know, to change money. So that's very interesting. But anyway, you have to do it anyway. Secondly, you think you know Nyanja until you come to Malawi.
You find Chewa.
And you find Chewa. No, not even Chewa. Because Chewa, with Lusaka Nyanja, you can speak Chewa. You can get around. But come here, and you look like you're speaking Bemba to someone who is Sichoncho. Sichoncho.
Not so. Yeah, this language was invented here.
That's what they say.
And got distorted in Zambia, where you mix it. You mix 10 languages and you think you're speaking the same language. No.
We'll stick with our Nyanja. Maybe the people in Chipata can speak with the people in Malawi, but the rest of us, we're okay with Nyanja. Now, Duncan has traveled a lot to Lusaka from Lilongwe. He'll tell us something. Duncan, give us a personal experience of traveling. So today I've traveled here from Chipata. He's traveled from Lilongwe to Chipata, from Lilongwe to Lusaka, and from Lusaka directly.
Yeah, so
we talk travel.
Yeah,
yes.
So traveling from Lilongwe to Lusaka is quite interesting because actually there's only one bus.
The light is this.
There's only one bus that goes to Lusaka direct from Lilongwe, which is Zambia Malawi, and to say the truth, it's not a nice bus, and because it takes you forever.
That's not me.
It takes forever. So literally, you leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning or 06 for the Zambians. You leave at 06 and you should be in Lusaka if you're on Zambia Malawi by 20 hours, you know, which is already a long journey. But it's because you are in Zambia Malawi. And sometimes there are buses, like there's one time I go to Chipata and then we started off just before Luangwa. We had a breakdown, and you know these people who don't tell you what's happening. Literally, I had to be in Lusaka 03 in the morning. So I said, actually, I'm not going to use that again, Zambia Malawi again. I say that.
We think they are better now. I'm sure they're better.
Maybe they are. Then I discovered this, this bus, you know, ACK. I think that's a better bus for me. So as I travel now, I spend a night in Chipata or in Chinji, which is just an hour, 20 minutes from here, Lilongwe. and then another 30 minutes or so to Chipata. So I take a CK to Lusaka, then that's around maybe 8 hours or so, and it's quite comfortable. Not as comfortable, very comfortable, but it's still quite comfortable. But also you have Wi-Fi. Of course, it doesn't work the whole way. It doesn't work the whole way. There's some spots you don't have it, but you still do.
One or two things.
Wi-Fi.
Have you used Jonda?
Yes, I've used Jonda.
Okay.
It was okay. Then I used one called 7 Ngosa. That was even crazy because they told me from Lusaka, they told me the bus would leave at 4 a.m. I got in the bus at 4. The bus left at 10. So I don't. It
was a hard day.
I don't even have any kind words for that 7 Ngosa thing. Yeah. But this trip is not long.
Yeah.
It should not take you forever, really. Even from here, Lilongwe, it should take you about 8 hours from Lilongwe. You should be in Lusaka. But mostly it takes 12 hours or so, depending on what bus you use. But yeah, it's not as hectic. I think I've done long travels. I've gone to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. I've gone to Nairobi from Lilongwe. I've done long journeys. When I'm doing Lusaka, I don't even think about it. It's like it's just here. It's worse when you fly because literally it's about 30 minutes, 40 minutes you're there, and you think, oh.
Continue.
The good thing about traveling between Lilongwe and Lusaka or Malawi and Zambia is that, you know, the borders are hassle-free. They're hassle-free, and actually, if I'm not mistaken, on our side, it's the only 24 hours border.
Yes.
The rest of the borders are not 24 hours.
Yeah,
they close at 8, they do whatever. But Lusaka, Zambia and Malawi is the only chilled border, you know. You go there, they don't even ask you what you're gonna do. They actually say, how many days are you gonna stay here? Like, I can stay here forever. No problem. You can come.
Not in Zimbabwe. When I travel to Zimbabwe, they just have how many days and so on. So no, at least Sadiq region is a bit easy.
But for us going, if you talk about Zimbabwe, for us going the Mozambique way, the Zimbabwe way, it's a lot of hassle. You know, they want money, they want whatever. So, but the Zambia one, you just walk through.
We're your friends.
It's not, sure. So, because that's why Zambia is a province of Malawi. I know the other way around. But yeah, surely we have our pride as well. But yeah, sure. So I enjoy going to Zambia. It's like a place I can go back and forth
anytime,
without any problem, without any hassle. So thank you, Kumba, for coming here. And this is our humble Malawi.
Yes, beautiful Malawi.
We're trying to fix.
Yes.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it very soon. Don't worry.
Thank you for coming to Zambia. I hope we'll do another video when he comes to Zambia.
To Lusaka, yes.
To Lusaka.
Yes. Probably that road will be done by that time.
With Zambia, Malawi.
That flyover road you're doing.
Oh yes, the big road in Lusaka. Yes.
That's the only thing I'm admiring in Zambia now.
I'm the Kumba guy.
Good, thank you.
So it's 21:30. This is me at Mommy Border. I've just checked in, done my immigration, and we're back from Lilongwe. It was a good day with Duncan. It was a good trip, interesting trip. So I'm the Kumba guy. Let's go. Okay, so this is Mwami Border, and this is 9:30 to 10, and it is cold and quiet. Now, it's cold because of the weather, but it's quiet because there's no traffic, there's nobody here. Now, Mwami Border is 24 hours, 24/7, it's open 24 hours. Why? That's the question. Now, if you've been to Bridge, you will see that Bridge is busy, terribly busy. Get there at midnight. Busy with buses from Zambia, it's busy with buses and vans from Zimbabwe. But trucks are not moving, vehicles are not moving, nothing is happening here. It is quiet. So Vic Falls border closes at 18 or something like that. I would think that's even busier than this place. So my question is why? Why is Mwami border 24/7 with little or no traffic later on in the evening? I don't know, I guess, but it's interesting to observe. It's interesting to observe. That's what the Kumba guy does. He travels, he sees, he shares. Let's go. Kumba guy update. 22 hours, just after 22 hours, still at Mwami border. So I'm waiting for a vehicle that can take me there. Like I said, there's very little traffic, so very few people coming from Malawi into Zambia. But ta-da! So this bus has just arrived from Lusaka through Chipata, and people are dropping off, going to the border post to do their immigration and so on. I don't think the bus itself is going to cross. I assume it is going back to Chipata. So who knew? There's some activity after all. But when the bus came, when this Zambia Malawi bus came, jumped on it, dropping people. So Zambia Malawi crosses the border and goes to Lilongwe. Finally got that route. I don't know if they still do it, but because of all that commotion, they didn't cross that night. So lucky for me, I jumped into Zambia Malawi. We got into Chipata way after 3, and eventually I got home. If you've ever done this trip to Malawi, or if you're in Malawi and you've ever done the trip to Chipata, how's been your experience? Share your experience and tell me. Otherwise, enjoy traveling, enjoy the roads, and I'm the Kumba guy. Let's go.